दे देखने कारण
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. I'm just gonna ask you this question real quick. When Call of Duty dies, what do you think first-person shooters will turn into, or do you think first-person shooters will flourish? That's my main question of this video, or my main question to you. Do you think about and marinate in your head throughout this video? So, in this video, I just wanted to talk about how single-player games may take over the first-person shooter market and the gaming market as a whole, due to people getting progressively sick of multiplayer shooters. We have like multiplayer shooters dying out, like X-Defiance doing terrible. That game's literally going to shut down. That Battlefield clone Delta Force, people are literally being paid. People like the Axeman are literally being paid to play it, which people don't even really enjoy. It's like the Axeman was making like I guess like phony, I don't know, I'm just saying, like, promotionally they're not doing a good job of promoting the game, and people are not really like doing well, or people are not like flocking to the game at all. It's just not doing well at all whatsoever. So we got Delta Force dying off, X-Defiant literally being shut down. The multiplayer genre of shooters is sort of dying off, I guess. Fortnite, that doesn't count. That's literally a third-person shooter. You can't count Fortnite as a first-person shooter, because that's not what I'm talking about at all whatsoever. Overwatch, I haven't heard anything about Overwatch in forever. What else? Fuck. Goddamn. Apex Legends. Fucking Apex Legends. I haven't heard anything about that game in eons. So yeah, all those major first-person shooters, I haven't heard anything about in so long. Or it's literally like dying off. Like these competitors like Battlefield and CoD are literally like dying off. So the multiplayer market isn't doing really good, and the kingpin of the market is Call of Duty, which of course Call of Duty isn't doing good either. 40% loss on Steam, and it's literally people are literally quitting the game and going to Marvel Rivals, which I guess is flourishing sort of. Although I don't know, the game could probably die off at any moment, really. It's just gonna be one of those X-Defiance where it just come and goes, really. But like the main games that have staying power are single player games. Think about it, the most iconic games in the franchise are single player games, or multiplayer shooters that are also single player games, like Halo and older Call of Duty titles. Those games literally have so much staying power. They're literally iconic, and you want to know why? It's because people, the development studios that made the game were passionate and put multiple years to like polish and perfect a really good story, characters, gameplay, etc. All of that. It was super compelling, and it's very, very like much more enjoyable and casual, to way more casual than Call of Duty nowadays could ever be. It's just like, I don't know how you go from mostly like single player games to now primarily like multiplayer shooters that are failing. Like, I don't know how you like prefer that over like amazing single player games, especially if you haven't like given any of these games like a try. Like, I provide like multiple other alternatives in order to quit Call of Duty, and single player shooters are literally the future. What made me to make this video in the first place is Nvidia released a slight teaser for the new Doom game, Doom the Dark Ages. And from what we've seen from the Xbox game show trailer and this new gameplay leak, Doom the Dark Ages is chalking up to be a really damn good game, and I'm looking forward to play it. I think it's going to be a million times better than any Call of Duty campaign in any recent years. It's going to beat it's going to beat every Call of Duty in the last 5 years, which I know I'm not comparing like apples to apples, so it's not really fair to compare Doom to Call of Duty. But id Software put so much passion. Why can't Call of Duty put this much passion into their campaigns or multiplayers or hell even zombies? Like, people are even starting to like dislike the zombies or whatever, which is baffling because that was Black Ops 6's best part, was the zombies, and now that's sort of like dying off, and people are starting to realize how not so amazing it is, or how it's not the greatest or as good as they so thought it was. So let me ask you this: why can't Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer Games, Raven Software, whatever, why can't they make a super good Call of Duty game? Meanwhile, just one studio can make a super good game out of like Unreal Engine 5. Like Stalker 2, for example, that game took forever to make. It took probably like 10 plus years to make Stalker 2. And it's probably arguably should have won Game of the Year. I feel like Stalker 2 should have won Game of the Year. Graphically, it is impressive. Everything about it is just like incredible. I don't know why Call of Duty can't just like put like multiple years for like their games. Like have the Call of Duties have like more staying power instead of releasing one every single goddamn year. I don't know why they have to do that. It just makes things complicated, and it's like paying for a new iPhone, except if the iPhone came out every single year. It's just really annoying. I don't know why we can't just have like really good like we do have good single player experiences. Call of Duty isn't about the single player experience. It hasn't been for a very, very long time. The last good Call of Duty campaign we had was probably Black Ops 2, in my opinion. I don't really give a crap. I don't give a crap about the Modern Warfare 2019 reboot or any other recent Black Ops games. Actually, Cold War is super good. Scratch that. Black Ops Cold War is probably like the last good campaign we have. But the thing is, it was way too short. It was way too short for a single player experience. And it's because it was made during a pandemic, and people were working on, and Treyarch was working on multiplayer and zombies at the same time. So, yeah, I guess Raven took over for the campaign department, but you still get my point. It was made in a pandemic, so yeah. But I guess I can like list out like a couple like examples. What the fuck? Like examples? Jesus Christ, I'm retarded. Examples. Okay, I can't speak. But I guess like I mentioned, Stalker 2, Doom, The Dark Ages looks to be a really goddamn good game. Like, I'm really excited for that game. I think it's going to be really good. I don't think there's anything that'll really bring it down. So Doom The Dark Ages is probably really chalked up to be really good. I guess these are some non-first person shooters, but like Black Myth Wukong and Elden Ring, those are really good. I guess that's it, really. I don't know. Fallout 76 is mid. The new DLC they have for it is really mid. But I guess when it comes to like older shooters, like we have like a bunch of like older shooters that have like infinite amount of replayability. I'm talking about like Fallout New Vegas, what else? BioShock. Those games have like lots of replayability. And we got games with like really good storytelling, like the old Halo games, Red Dead Redemption 2, incredible story. All these other games that have like so much staying power. Meanwhile, Call of Duty just gets released every single goddamn year like a new cell phone. It just doesn't make any sense, and I don't know why it has to continue being this way when it literally could just be easily fixed by just putting a little more effort and putting a little more time into the games instead of having like this cycle. Like hell, even have like a bunch of the studios team up to make like a good single player experience, a super good multiplayer, and a super good like zombies. Like that's all I'm really asking for. I don't know why they can't just do that. It would just be so much more simple, if only for that simple though. So yeah, Those are sort of like my pipe dreams, and I'm sort of like basically doing a side-by-side comparison on single-player experiences and Call of Duty, and taking like the formula for creation on the single-player experience and applying it to Call of Duty to see what we could get potentially out of that. So yeah, I think like theoretically we could get like really good results out of like a single player formula, like the development cycle of like a single player game. So yeah, I guess this video is mainly made to like provide alternatives, because I'm gonna mention this in every single video, because I genuinely want people to quit Black Ops 6. Black Ops 6 is genuinely one of the worst Call of Duties ever, and if people could just find other games that they enjoy and not play Black Ops 6 and sort of let Call of Duty die out, so Call of Duty will actually listen to its fan base again, then yes, I think I'm going to give like multiple different alternatives so people can play something else, like sort of what I did, because I've just been like getting into all these games recently. I've been like finding other games since Call of Duty sucks now, and I just want other games to play. So these are sort of like my alternatives, and perhaps some people will have like the same taste, so they could find enjoyment in these alternatives as well. Anyways, I'm not sure how long I've dragged this video out, but that's really all I have to say. I guess that's like pretty much it. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this rambling session from me, make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe so we get back into the algorithm once again. Our videos are sort of like falling off really. Last video from right now, from date of February 8th, yeah, or January 8th, my bad. It hasn't been really doing well at all, so if you could try to boost me back into the algorithm, that'd be amazing. It would motivate me to make more videos like this. So thank you for watching. Leave a like, sub, bye, I'll see you.